This little girl was cursed at birth. It's so pathetic. When she is told to sleep, she dare not stay awake. If she's told to wake up, she has to open her eyes immediately. If you tell her to relax, she will. It's a curse of absolute obedience. Like bite me if you don't like it. She'll bite you. I've never heard such a strange request before. Her name was Anna. She wanted to be a painter, but her mother wanted her to study music, though she didn't want to. But at the word of command, she'd flash down the stairs. That look of helplessness, like the sixth emoji on your phone. On her deathbed, her mother told her that this curse must not be known and passed the necklace on to her. Anna grew up to be a very beautiful girl. Her father married a stepmother. Her stepmother married her two sisters named Daisy and Lisa. These two sisters were unfazed. They robbed Anna's room as soon as they arrived. They also took the necklace that their mother had left behind. Because of the curse of obedience, she had to do everything she was told to do. One day they got into a fight in class. Daisy told her to shut up. Anna immediately grabbed her tongue. Daisy knew her secret once and for all. When Anna was returning home, she was bumped into by a man. He covered Anna's mouth. When a group of students ran away, the man tells Anna that he is a prince. So what if she's a prince? Does a prince get to bump into people just because he's a prince? Not even a word of apology. Anna turned around and walked away. Maybe the prince had never seen such a cold woman before, but he was interested. But Anna just wanted to leave as soon as possible. And the prince inadvertently gives the order, "Don't leave if you love me." As a result, Anna was frozen in place. And that's when a carriage came barreling down the road. Luckily, the prince saved her. Her sister saw the scene. Daisy told her to hurry home. The curse was on. Anna had to do as she was told. Daisy tried to confess her love to the prince, but when she saw the big yellow teeth, the prince ran away. He was fast. Daisy was furious when her confession failed. She took it out on Anna. She ordered her to steal the shop's perfume. Then she ordered her to steal the expensive crystal shoes. Anna struggled desperately, but her body was out of control. She grabbed the crystal shoes and stuffed them into her bag. The soldier next to her was baffled. "You don't think I'm air, do you?" The soldier chased Anna all the way, but the sister laughed out loud. The soldier shouted. Anna stopped in the air. She doesn't move a muscle. It's amazing. As the soldier tells her to put her hands up, the next second she fell back down. And so Anna was arrested. She had been under a spell since she was a child. She would do anything she was told, no matter how unreasonable. To escape this spell, Anna received a talking book from her aunt. Following the instructions in it, she went to Giantville in search of the Black Fairy. On her way, she saw someone bullying a fairy. She decided to see what was right. The kidnapped elf was a kung fu master. Anna followed the moves he told her. She became Bruce Lee in a flash. With a few strokes, she was able to beat the trio away. To thank Anna, the genie, he decided to go on the road with her. Halfway there they met the blue giant again. The blue giant hadn't eaten in days. He kept talking about eating her, and when Anna heard the order, tied herself up. She was about to be put in the pot. Just then, the prince came to the rescue on his white horse. He kicked the giant down with 2 kicks, and he saved Anna. Through this heroic rescue, the prince and Anna became closer. With the prince's escort, they soon arrived in the town of giants. The town of giants was having a ball. When Anna asked the giant how to lift the curse, the giant told her to dance first, before telling her how to solve it. Anna was going to refuse, but with a command from the giant, she immediately sang, and then she danced again. And once she danced, she realized she had a lot of talent. And then the prince joined in, and after one dance, the two of them immediately sparked. Anna couldn't find the Black Fairy in the land of giants, so she and the prince went back to the castle. They ran into the prince's uncle. I think we've met his parents, but this uncle was a bad man. He'd had his eye on the throne for a long time. He summoned Anna's 2 sisters. He wanted to ask Anna for information. Daisy told him Anna's secret straight away. It was a great discovery. Uncle found Anna. He gave her the order to pat her head and rub her belly. After successfully testing the spell, Uncle gave Anna a dagger. He told her to assassinate the prince tonight, although Anna was reluctant. But when the order was given, she rushed. This woman chained herself to a tree. She was so strong, almost uprooted the tree. Suddenly there was something unusual in the sky. A black light flashed. A man fell from the sky. What a coincidence! It was the Black Fairy. Anna begged her to lift the curse, but the Black Fairy decisively refused. The magic was as good as spilled water, but she freed Anna from her chains and made Anna a princess outfit. It was like dropping a stone into a well. Though Anna didn't want to come to the prince's ball, but the power of the spell was too much for her to control. The prince was delighted to see Anna arrive. The prince was delighted. He took her to the roof of the building. He got down on one knee and asked Anna to marry him. As they embraced each other, at that moment the bell rang. Anna also took out her dagger, but inside she fought the curse. In the end, she managed to keep it in check, but the prince saw it. The prince had her arrested and taken to the prison. Fortunately, the elf learned that she had been captured. He and his companions infiltrated the castle and rescued Anna. Uncle poisoned the crown. The crowning of the prince took place. Just as the prince was about to put on the crown, Anna reveals the conspiracy. When it was revealed, the two sides immediately went to war. The prince joined in the fight. While protecting Anna and listening to her explanations, the uncle stopped pretending. He showed his hand. He said that the prince was no match for him. He was the only one who deserved the throne. He put the poison crown on his head. He died instantly of poison. The crowd was stunned. How could someone be so stupid? At the end of the story, although Anna was not released from the spell, but she lived happily ever after with the prince. I just wonder what orders the prince will give. This is a fantasy.